as going into the Basketball Africa League.
Yeah, it's an incredible honor for me to be here. Uganda is a great nation when it comes to sports, especially basketball. You know, we had a few battles with our national team, Morocco against Uganda. So very happy to see these guys that we battled against each other.
In the in this very team, do you have some familiar faces you remember facing
Yeah,
up
I remember
against?
Oxy, Titus, Jimmy. These guys, Ben. These guys, pretty familiar, and we stayed close. We stayed friends, and I'm happy now. You know, I'm happy to be with them again for this new challenge.
A few days in the country, how have you found the boys generally?
I'm just happy to be around this group of guys. They fight, they train hard. Pretty much everything you ask them to do, they do it to the best of their ability. And as a coach, there's nothing that you can ask for more.
What are those areas that you've been concentrating on through these training sessions that you've held with the team?
Well, we've been gathering for the last few days. We don't have that much time to be ready for this huge competition, so we try to put a lot of information in. Very happy about the guys, how they're able to absorb all the, everything, all the information we've been sending them. But basically, we're trying to play as physical as possible. We're trying to bring the intensity we need in order to compete in such a high level competition. For
Uh,
BAL.
yes, around 2 weeks before the tournament starts, which areas do you think you still need to improve?
I think we can improve on everything. Obviously, we're trying to go step by step. We're trying to work every day. We're trying to get better defensively each and every day. And of course, while we work on our defense, we using every chance we get to work and get better offensively. Now we're gonna have another challenge. We're gonna meet the other players that's gonna complete our team, and hopefully we'll be able to create some sort of synergy. It's gonna allow our team to compete against some very very good teams.
Maybe are you at liberty to reveal those players that you guys are going to be adding on?
I'm sorry.
Are you at liberty to reveal those players that you guys are going to
They're still,
be adding on?
our leadership is still working on, finalizing those players. But I'm sure they'll share the information as soon as possible.
How many? I understand the team might be leaving tonight or tomorrow
Yeah.
morning. How many local players are you going to go with?
So we're leaving tonight, and it's pretty much the core of the team who's going. Titus, Oxy, Ivan, Bbaale, and Tonny, Alawi. Very good young players. So we're gonna go to Egypt for a little camp, and we're gonna get ready and welcome the other players who's gonna be part of the group.
Tough group that has defending champions Zalali, there is Zalali, Benghazi, and of course Bangui. Maybe what's your general assessment about those opponents?
Yeah, tough group, and defending champions, and they play at home. So yeah, it's not going to be easy. BL is a very, very good league, and it's getting better every year. So this year has been so good when we look at the Kalahari Conference. The level is high this year. So our goal is just to, do our best to compete with those teams and to compete and to give them our best and compete with them. We're going to give our best each and every time we step on the court, and that's our mission.
This team has always invested in search for continental glory, and they have always come short from reaching the profs. Do you think this might be the season for them to finish maybe inside the top two in that group so that they qualify to Rwanda?
Well, I hope, and to be honest, when we discuss with the group of guys, and yes, we're never gonna step on the court and thinking that we lost before we play the game. What we got to do is give ourselves a chance every time we step on the court, and by carrying this mentality, the results will show after the game. But we're not gonna go there and thinking that we're playing big teams and better teams, and we're just gonna work on us, continue to work each and every day, and give ourselves the best chance that we can give, to reach the playoffs.
Maybe lastly, this is not just about City Oilers, it's about Uganda and basketball at large. What kind of City Oilers should the fans here expect out there?
Well, they should expect us to do our best. Again, you know, uh, we we don't want to, tell, we don't want to tell anybody that, what are we going to do before we actually reach the competition. This competition is so nice, and BAL right now is reaching the level that's, bringing African basketball to one of the best, one of the best in the world. So to be able to be part of that is pretty special. But now that we're part of this, let's give ourselves the best chance that we can get. Every time we step on the court, no matter who we play, we're just gonna give our best, and that's the mentality and the mindset that we want to carry with us.
Thank you, coach. Best of
Thank you.
luck.
Thank you.
He's really good. He has a very good understanding of the game. He has a competitive mindset, so I think he has given us an edge going into these games. I feel like this time we had a bit more time to prepare. I think we've done a much better job during the practices. The philosophies have changed a bit, and considering the kind of competition that we have, the teams that we're playing, what we've done here, I believe, is going to have us ready for those games. Of course, it's always competitive for us playing here because it's a different level. There's a lot of things that are different from the level at BAL. The reffing is different, the coaching of the different teams. There's a lot of things that you put into consideration, which is good because it prepares you for different situations as we get into these games. It also helps that we've been winning, so just being able to carry that positive momentum going into these games, I think, is a plus for us. No, I think this is a very well assembled team. There's some gaps that we had going into BAL last season that I believe that have been covered this time. We have a bit more paint presence. I think even with the perimeter players, the young guys, I believe, in my opinion, have really stepped up. So yeah, I think all around we're very balanced this time. Al Ahly, the Egyptian Al Ahly is, well, the defending champions, so already, their name speaks for itself. They've been at this level for so many years. They've been at the top of African basketball for a long time. But when we played them last year, we lost to them by 2 points. I think that should be an indicator that we can get out there and compete. We lost them by 2 and they end up being the champions of the BAL. So I believe we'll be able to take from that experience last year going into this game against them. But also the way we've been preparing, I think, is really going to help us as regards playing them, because they are well organized. But the things we've been doing, I think, are also going to give us a bit of an edge. Al Ahly Benghazi, also very well organized. I think they've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes. They have a lot of players on the Libyan national team. We met them not too long ago in the Afrobasket qualifiers. Very good team, very well organized, very well coached. So a lot of respect to them. They've earned their position, being where they are now. So yeah, we respect everyone. Bangui as well. We've played Coach Liz before when she was in Rwanda. Very good coach. She knows how to bring the best out of players. So we know for sure even this Bangui team is going to be a tough test. But we look at ourselves. We respect the teams that are at this level, but we look at ourselves and the things that we can do. So our preparation is geared more towards getting ourselves better as a team, but not as much looking at the other teams and the pedigree and all that. Well, the very first thing is competition. This time around, we're not going to just participate. And that's been a major point of emphasis all through our practices here. Compete, be physical. Just majorly, we're going to compete, 100%. In the game of basketball, there are certain things you can't control. You can't control whether or not your shot's going on that day. You can't control how the reffing will go. But the things that we can't control, we are definitely going to control and take care of. So for sure, expect that we'll take care of the things that we have to take care of.
I mean, everyone wants to win. The goal is everyone wants to play and come to play. So my goal is to just come and push and do what I do best. And that's what I think for everyone else. They want to come and do their best. So at the end of the day, whoever makes the game.